Wow. Okay, there are people in the chat already. This doesn't happen that quickly. But I appreciate it. So I just took off my glasses to. I set up the live stream. I turned on the camera, and then I noticed that there's like a big smudge here. Well, things are just blurry here, just in my field of vision, just here. So essentially I took off my glasses, and I'm just everything's weird looking. So I have to fix that in a second. So bear with me. How have you guys been? What's been going on? Let me just inform Discord. Boop. There we go. Yeah, I have to find my stupid glasses wipe. So yeah, I had some. We had such good fun yesterday, talking and planning. Like, really got those ideas down like straight away. That was really cool. I decided to do this again, especially since I haven't had the most productive day, and I'm kind of procrastinating, maybe a little bit, too much, because I cannot be bothered to do artwork. And it was either do artwork or this. So yeah. The problem is that if we actually get all the things done, all of the planning done, then I won't be able to do this again, and I'll have to do something. I have to find a different way of procrastinating tomorrow. So yeah. So what is up? What is up, guys? Nothing really has happened for me today. Like I said, I've been procrastinating almost all day. I had a shower. That was nice because it got super warm here, and I keep having this urge to submerge myself in nice cool water. But because I don't have a swimming pool, essentially the closest thing that I got is, at the moment anyway, before the hot tub gets put back up again, is the shower. So I had a nice cool shower. It was so good. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I could stay in the shower for ages, but that's not true. I need to be submerged, not drowned. Bad people with bad ideas. No, not that. Just I want to swim. I want to swim around in a water. I will settle for even having a paddling pool. I swear to God, I have been on eBay. I've been on Amazon, and I threatened myself to get a baby paddling pool and just set it up in the garden somewhere, and then basically just sit in it. Does sound like something I'd do, but yeah, I kind of miss it. That's one of the things that I miss about being like an uncle and stuff. Ever since my brother basically cut off communication with me, I miss being an uncle. You know, I could have already done with that. I like water fights. Water fights are fun. You know, even as an adult, a water fight is fun. Um, Me and Damon went to Autumn Towers, which is a Autumn Towers is basically a theme park here in the UK. God, why does that feel tight on my nose? These glasses always feel tight on me. Yeah, Autumn Towers is a is like it's I was gonna say it's a miniature Disney World, but it's basically the UK version of Disney World. I don't know how big Disney World is, but it basically is probably about the same size as Disney World. However, it's a lot less. It's got a lot less money being funneled into it. You know, basically, um, like there's roller coaster that it's in separate. It's got separate zones to it, like Disney World. Only I'm talking about Disney World in Florida, not the one in California, because it's like Disneyland. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Disney World in Florida is very much like the Alton Towers here in the UK. And Alton Towers, it's basically like the zones are about the same size as the zones in um, Disney World, but um, they rely a lot more on the natural beauty of the surrounding areas. You know, there's not a lot of it that is kind of like uh, it's a lot less fake. It's a lot less fake. There's a lot less like you know how like Galaxy's Edge. I'm just trying to think of the most famous, like Galaxy's Edge, the Star Wars land. Basically, imagine that, but you take away some of the restaurants. You take away you take away like one or two of the rides, and you basically just have just like two or three or four even big rides and a couple of smaller rides and a small eating area. That's basically what the what is it called? Like the space zone would be. You know, it's basically the same size. It's just that it's got slightly less in it because it's just yeah. Anyway, Autumn Towers. Me and Damon went to Autumn Towers years ago. We went there years ago. Um, and we basically stay. It's got two hotels. They're really big hotels. One of them is a water park hotel, and the other one is a classic hotel. It's kind of a classical. It's just it's a classical theme park hotel. And the water park hotel has a very small water park inside it. I say very small. It's very small in world standards. It's quite small. It's got basically like a kids area, a big hot tubby jacuzzi lagoon area, and it's got water slides in it. One big one that goes around the whole thing, and then like a little water park kids area. And I like swimming, so when me and Damon were there, Damon kind of paddled around for a bit, but I basically stayed near the I stayed near the kids area with like where they had like water cannons and like a big barrel that dumped a bunch of water on people every now and again and stuff like that. It was just more fun, you know. Every now and again, a kid would basically try to kids would basically try to spray me with the water cannons on the top deck of where the big barrel was, and I'd pretend like I was shot and stuff. And I got a feeling that I was doing that, like because it was because it was fun, but B because I kind of miss being an uncle, and it was funny. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It would have been nicer if it was like a bear week kind of thing. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Me and Damon had a good time. That was nice. It definitely wasn't like when I went there for my 16th birthday. It was my 16th birthday. Me and my girlfriend went there with our families. That was weird. But yeah, I think I went there for my 16th birthday, and then we went like a couple of years later for my brother's 16th birthday. But yeah, anyway, that was crazy. It was just crazy. Going there with Damon as a fully grown up adult was strange. You know, it was very strange because everything was basically the same, but like Damon couldn't go on a lot of the rides. Um, we appreciated the natural beauty of the because Alton Towers is basically it's a theme park based around an actual fucking castle. Alton Manor is an actual like castle and manor house, and it's right in the middle. It's kind of like it's like Disneyland, only the castle is real. So yeah, look it up. Look up Alton Towers. It's really it's a thing. Um, so yeah, we got to appreciate the beauty of everything around us, and it was like because they actually have like large gardens, and it's a nice nature walk to go from one part of the park to another, especially since it's basically like in a bit of it's basically there's a manor house, and then there's like hills and a forest on one side of it, and then on the other side of it is kind of like um, uh, a more level forest. Um, and one of the roller coasters is actually built into a quarry as well. So basically, you get the full kind of like kind of a region thing. It really is a massive place. Um, but yeah, I think Damon wanted to get like it's one of the possible places that me and Damon are going to get married at, maybe, possibly someday, because the gardens are really beautiful. So I would get why he would want to do that. So yeah, maybe. And it's kind of like a magical place. You know, the medieval town in particular is kind of like is weirdly not shit. you know, you know how you go to run fairs and basically you could go to some run fairs and they kind of are a bit of a letdown because they're just like they try to be too authentic with all of the grit and grime and stuff, you know, and the smell. Well, basically, I don't know this myself because we don't actually have Ren fairs here in the UK, you know, which is weird. We probably do, but I've never been to one because there's just none around me ever for some reason. Probably because in medieval times, the local area here was nothing but bogland, so they don't really have much history involved in the actual fields area. Um, the they basically do in the cities, and they do actually have Ren fair. That's not true. They actually have Ren fairs in the cities. Um, in Peterborough, at Peterborough Castle and Cathedral, there basically is a Ren fair. Itchy, if he was here, he could tell you because there was actually posters and shit when we went to Peterborough Cathedral because he wanted to see Peterborough, and it is quite nice. So yeah. It's nicer when they're doing the history weekend or whatever it's called. But yeah. Anyway, yeah, you know how they basically can do Ren fairs kind of a bit too authentically when it comes to the grit and grime and shit. By the way, hi Jeffrey. I did see you, but I can never remember if I'm saying hi to people. I'm sorry. But yeah, there was none of that. It was all basically very kind of like you know, cobblestones, some you know, some horse carts and stuff. No straw, which might be one of the main reasons why it didn't smell so bad, I guess. Um, and just lots and lots and lots of open stuff. You know, there's lots of cool things. One of the things I remember when I was a kid about theme parks, because every year we used to go to a place called Thorpe Park, and I really want to go back there. I don't know why, but it used to be like the thing. You know, one day every year when I was a kid, we get to go to um, basically our what we could conceive of as Disneyland, but for Essex, I guess. Although I don't think he's actually in Essex, but yeah. But there's a place called Thorpe Park, which is a much smaller. It's a way smaller amusement park, but it's still it was still as fun as kids. Um, you guys in America, you might remember it being a thing because there was a semi-recent accident involving a roller coaster called the Smiler. It's because the reason why it's called the Smiler is because it basically had this weird hypnotic motif going on with it, and that's because it had so many loops and twists and turns that basically it tried to make it look like a hypnotic kind of like swirly pattern. Anyway, it basically had an accident happen to the actual ride itself, and basically cars crashed into each other or something. So you might have heard of it, but that was actually at Thorpe Park, and that's the place that me and my brother got to go to every year, usually with my best friend, slash girlfriend, slash best friend again. I know it's weird. We have a weird history, but yeah, it's where that skinny picture of me comes from. If you saw that picture of me ages ago, standing next to basically my dad, my girlfriend, and my brother, and I think my mum was in the picture as well, or was it Rebecca's mum? I don't know. But anyway, ever since I was a little kid, we went there every single year, and I know I'm going off on tangents tonight. I have no idea what's different from tonight and last night when I did this, but I just keep doing this. We will get to the point, I swear. I know I've been on for 20 minutes already, but we will get to the point and we will get to planning. I hope you guys are planning in your head of what to do for each of these weeks that, Feet, Furry, and Funnel Week. Because I will get there. I'll get the book in a minute. But yeah, every single year we got to go to Thorpe Park. And one of the main things that I liked about Thorpe Park is that, and as I got older, was basically access to shops. Holy crap, did they have the best toy shops there? They had the best toy shops there, and mainly because it basically is like all Thorpe Park merchandise, but also other toys, because it was an amusement park meant for kids. So basically, as a kid, you're like, oh my god, the toys here are going to be amazing. They have the best. They had like marbles. Whatever was in fashion at school was always available. they seem to have like this. There's like, I don't know where all the good stores are, by the way. They seem to have. There's one store that basically seemed to specialize on all of the stuff that was cool at my school, you know, at the time. So every year it would be great because it would basically be like, okay, I'm waiting for this day to come so that I can turn up to school the next day with all the best cool stuff. Except for Pokemon cards. For some reason, they never had Pokemon cards there. Never understood that. Never understood that. Kind of annoyed, but yeah. So basically, when Pogs were a thing, they had all the best Pogs. They had all the best slammers, and they had all of the best like Pog merchandise. You know, things that you carry your Pogs in, or like or folders for Pogs, stuff like that. When marbles became another huge thing at school, basically they had all the best like chinas and shinies and metallics and supers. They had the best. They had like them all in a giant kind of like a boat, like a big resin boat that basically had like racks on top of it, and in each rack there would be a different kind of marbles. Oh my god! I was like, I couldn't wait. I could not wait. It was basically like another Christmas. It was awesome. Just one day, we get to go around, go on all the super cool rides. We get to go to we got to go on all the big rides as many times as we want. We got £5 to do the random arcadey shit as well. You know, Beck's mum, that's my best friend's mum. She always made the best picnic food, and we would always have like a really awesome picnic there, as well as then like eat, you know, like a snack from one of the vendors at the place. Oh my god, it was awesome, and also all the other toys as well. Remember, there were other toys besides just the faddy toys. There were also other stuff. So yeah, but yeah, so I kind of I'm kind of missing out on being an uncle. I'm basically um, going to Thorpe Park again, and you know, spoiling my nephews. I'm missing out on all of this shit. It's really annoying. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? And now I've got like an eye thing. But yeah, I want to go back to. I've got this. You get those like nostalgic urges. Well, basically, I had one a few years ago, and I actually went to Lowestoft from to the place I used to live at when I was a really little kid, and me and Damon spent a day there, and it was awesome. Oh, it was so good. It was so good being back. Damon wanted to spend a weekend there because it's so nice. And Lowestoft is actually quite nice, and Great Yarmouth and Lowestoft are super cool. They are super cool. But I don't know what we would do for an entire weekend. You know, because we basically went there. We went to the beach. We went to the amusement site that I used to go to whenever I came back to Lowestoft, because my nan moved to Lowestoft, and she used to live there. So we would visit Lowestoft a lot, and so when I was a really little kid, we used to go to the pier, and they used to have they had like amusements there, which are basically just an arcade, you know, and a restaurant, and then like the sea with the beach and everything, and it was awesome. It was so good, and I just remember there being like, there's the pier, and then there's the docks. There's Lowestoft docks, and then basically, when I was a kid, this space between these 2 points was fucking endless. It would take a day to walk from the pier, either along the beach, going back up, up, up the beach, and stopping at a restaurant, having fish and chips, and then walking along the promenade all the way over to the pavilion. And basically, like, that would take a day. When I was a kid, that took a day, a whole day to do this. You know, me and Damon did it in like half an hour. Me and Damon did it in half an hour, and I was like, "This is wrong." They've subtracted a portion of this, I'm sure, because this would take a day. What the fuck? So yeah, everything was there. Everything was still there. Because we did the same thing, we stopped for a portion of fish and chips halfway between the pier and the docks, and then we went, we carried on to the pavilion, which is where the docks are, and we got there, and it was half an hour. We even walked along the beach for a little bit and saw the giant. We saw the giant statue of Poseidon as well. Lame. That part was lame because, like I said, I thought it was going to take way longer. I was prepared for a brisk walk after eating at the restaurant, and no. But now I've got this weird nostalgic like traveling thing, where essentially I wanted to have I wanted to go to Portugal to have that really nice uh, vacation like we used to do when I was with my family. Um, like every 5 years, it seems there would be like a semi big family vacation where all of the family would kind of a big chunk of the family would kind of like get together and like all stay at the same hotel or all stay at a villa somewhere in either Portugal or one of the Spanish islands, and yeah, or Greece. Um, so yeah, it was just one of those things of like it's a random nostalgic thing. I really want to go do that. But yeah, I'm also getting the same urge to go back to Thorpe Park because I want to see it again. So yeah, sounds like such a cool place. Which one? Which one? What you mean, like Lowestoft? Lowestoft is lovely. It is super nice. It is like it's I would say it's the quintessential like seaside town, UK seaside town. But um, seaside towns in the UK, they are all different. They are all weird and different in their own ways. There is no quintessential seaside town in the UK, in the United Kingdom, because my mum lives near Falmouth. She lives near Falmouth in Cornwall right now, and that is completely different to Lowestoft. Falmouth is a seaside town. It's one of the biggest in Cornwall, and essentially it feels completely different. It just is completely different. It's still nice. It feels strange. It's like the sea is crystal clear. Oh my god, there's a fly. Go to the bug zapper. It's that time of year. We're gonna get flies and shit. Yeah. I don't know if you saw it. Just whizzed right here. Anyway, yeah, its beach is completely separated by rows of houses, and then you get to the town, and then it's got docks and stuff, and like I've walked around the town. I walked along the beach, and then I walked up the hill, and then walked around the town. It's completely different. Whereas Lowestoft has the same kind of thing, but it's all kind of like in one row. You know, there's basically like beach, and then the docks, and then the town. So but there's no houses in between. So but it's a completely different feel, and the water, you can't see through it because it's quite a lot more rough. You know, there's a lot more sand in it and stuff. So yeah, they're completely different towns, but they are both quintessential, like UK seaside towns. And then I've been to other places in Cornwall that are different. Great Yarmouth also is different to all of these places, and it's not that they have little differences. It's that basically they have all different unique feels. UK seaside towns are all completely different. They all have their own feel to them. There's no, yeah. Whereas basically, like if I basically think of like an American seaside town, I can pretty much imagine almost the same thing. You know, it kind of almost has that. They all have that same feel almost. And I guess it's different from state to state, but yeah, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing. I might be doing American seaside towns a disservice, but yeah. Oh fuck. So I reminded myself of seaside towns so much that essentially I've got a razzle dazzle day from Pete's Dragon now stuck in my head again. I lived in a house that was basically attached to a lighthouse in Lowestoft when I was a real little kid. So basically, when I was a real little kid, because it was so relatable to me that they lived basically in a lighthouse or whatever, I essentially watched Pete's Dragon over and over and over again when I was a really tiny little kid. So yeah. And now that song just randomly pops into my head, and it's like it's stuck there forever. So that's fun. That freaked me out. My hand being here reflected on the inside of my glasses, just here, and it looked like something was just floated up. It was just my hand reflected on the inside of my glasses. Oh my god. Is anyone still here besides you, Jeffrey? Is it just you and me? I love that song. That's so good, Jeff. I'm glad you do. Never play it around me. I will murder you. Right. Ideas. Has anybody been thinking of ideas for excuse me, I keep yawning, and also I basically I had a lot of bread because I made myself a lot of sandwiches. today for dinner, and it's still heavy, and it's still here. You know, it's still just here in my stomach, so it's kind of pushing my diaphragm up a little bit. So I'm yawning, but also I have to take big breaths every now and again, just so that I'm getting enough air because of that. So yeah. Yeah, I forgot what I was saying. I forgot what I was saying before. I'm glad you're still here, Jeff. I was just asking if anybody else was. Because I know Panfox was here and AJ. But it says 3 people are watching. So technically, that's me, you, and someone else, maybe. But I'm not trusting it. I'm not trusting it at all. The view counter is bullshit sometimes. Right. AJ, you really want to see that, don't you? You basically, AJ, you have like this thing where you want to see me do something, and that's fine. But it's just that I sumo stomp in a couple of videos. I do that. Is that not enough? I don't know why you would repeat the same request over and over again. You know. It's called something. I've forgotten what the sumo stomp is. It's not called a sumo stomp, because I think what you're talking about is the putting the leg up in the air, and then kind of like doing kind of a crab pose. Who voted for what? Who voted for what? Are these in order? AJ, did you put them in order? So, oh my god, pen. Padding. Flannel and Flannel Week. I don't know what Flannel Week is, but I put you down for Flannel Week. Anyway, Jeffrey voted. Squishy. Where's Squishy? It's at the top. Pump Builder. Build tab. Pump. Oh, there's. Pump tab. And is that it? Oh, funnel. Oh, almost in perfect order. Almost. Did Panafox vote? No, he said hi and then he fucked off. Typical. I'm kidding. Right, yes. Feet week. Is feet furry and funnel? Yeah, feet week. I'm just going to put Sumo Stomp and leave it at that. Fuck it, right? Like, what else can we do? Like, what else can I do with that? It's just that one. It's just that one thing. Fine. I mean, I can add to that later. But yeah. Okay, so what else is there? Furry. Okay, so I kind of want to do something with my furry suit. So I want to do something with my furry suit. So how about I try on like a couple of things, because essentially I don't think I can actually do anything to modify the actual suit itself. I'm gonna do, at least for now. So essentially, I can try putting on like the overalls and try to put on the. I put Furry Fashion Show in fursuit. Like what should I try on? It's like the overalls and the waistcoat. It's like the what is it called? The sweater vest, I think you guys would call it. So we got two things. I can make a video out of just those two things, to be honest, because that in itself is going to take a lot of effort, because it takes a lot of effort to actually put the suit on. So yeah, I probably can do it if I do it in the living room with the fan on, like full blast, so I don't overheat. I could put the boiler suit on, but then there's no point in actually putting on the rest of the suit, because it's just the helmet, the boiler suit, and the helmet. I can even put a shirt on, because that thing, that I've got a very very big white shirt, and I've got a very big blue shirt, so I can try those. I'll just look through my closet and see if I can find stuff. So yeah, the first suit fashion show. I like the idea. So I guess funnel is the only one that we got to figure out, and that's good because we've got 15 minutes. So funnel. That's going to be the hardest one, because I wanted to mix up some of the weak stuff, but Furry Week, if that's what we're doing for Furry Week, then I can't really incorporate the funnel, because it's too much. It's too much for my the opening of the suit, and I don't want to get the suit dirty or wet. So yeah. So funnel, they're all going to have to be separate videos. And that's okay. So, funnel week. What are we going to do for that? That's the one I've got absolutely no idea at all. I can't do ice cream because we can't actually store ice cream. There's nowhere to store ice cream. I mean, if this is for like next week, you know, not next week, but the week after. If this is for then I might be able to, because we haven't done ice cream for a while, I guess. I could do it in my compression shirt. That's the idea I was having. I was having an idea about the video title and an excuse to test out my compression shirt to wear that again. The only problem with the compression shirt is I also don't want to get that dirty because I think it's got some specific cleaning instructions, and I don't think it's easy. I think it's like hand wash kind of situation. You know, the video title of like testing out compression shirt on the beer belly in action or something. And I was thinking about using beer, but you said ice cream, and I kind of can do ice cream. I haven't done an ice cream thing. The last thing that I've used the funnel for has been not ice cream. So has been beer. So let's do your idea. Well, I can do both. Jeffrey, what do you think? What do you think? I'd like your input for some of this. I'm just going to write compression shirt and maybe ice cream, compression shirt. It's a vest, so I should call it compression vest. And ice cream. Vanilla soft scoop ice cream works best if I'm going to do a lot of it. So basically, it's like Any other flavor just seems to kind of like it seems to weirdly separate when you try to melt it or when you try to just leave it out to melt, you know. So yeah. Did we really just do this? Did we really just finish all of it? You've done it already, the soda blow, but the soda blow, but that sounds great. Soda in the funnel. I haven't done soda in a long time in the funnel. I think the last time I did that was like a year ago when I did the it was over a year ago when I did the Roadhog thing, the Roadhog in the with the mask and the hole in the mask, and with the funnel and the soda. When did I do the ice cream last? When did I do ice cream last? I got a feeling that I haven't done. I have done ice cream, like not recently, but no, I think that was a while ago too. Oh my god, when was it? I can't remember. I tried to get ice cream. If we can't get ice cream, then soda would be like the backup. How about that? But the compression vest thing, I know I haven't done that before because I've only just got it. So, yeah, we'll try the compression vest. Jeffrey, did you like that? Did you like the Farmer Tubs outfits? All of the different Farmer Tubs outfits that I had. Do you remember that video? I can't remember what you said about it, but I remember doing that video and thinking it was really funny, doing the furry bit in it because that was just again, I just thought it was funny. Um, right, well we've got the shoot list already sorted then for Balloon/Lunar Week. Yeah, I was gonna film like a balloon video today, but essentially I kind of just like the time ran away from me today, and I just didn't get to do it. Oh my god! So my nose kept thinking it was going to sneeze, and I was yawning at the same time. So I don't know what that noise was. um, but yeah, tomorrow I will probably do the super noodles. Super noodles, the noodle video for Glutton Week. Um, and let you know how that goes because it's also going to be LiveTubs weekly. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. Either way, I'm shooting a video tomorrow. I'm hopefully shooting a video tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, I get a fruit salad as well for lunch. So I'm just it's just that uh, I've been looking forward to having a fruit salad, and Damon recently just went to Tesco to the supermarket, and he actually got to pick me up some fruit, which was nice of him. And I've been looking forward to that for ages. But yeah. Okie dokie then. Um, all sorted. Isn't it nice to have a plan? Isn't it nice to brainstorm with you guys? I've really enjoyed these two last brainstorming ones. I think it's because we've actually been productive. Because a lot of the brainstorms, I'm calling them plans from now on, plannings. A lot of the brainstorms have usually been, no offense, guys, but kind of unproductive. We end up just talking about nothing for ages, and then I can't think of anything. I don't get any ideas from you guys, and to be fair, you know, I shouldn't expect a lot from you guys. Not that you guys are stupid. Oh my god, this is a minefield, so I'm just not going to go into it. But yeah, normally it's the whole process is normally not that productive, and but no, these past two brainstorms plannings have been really good and really productive. So yeah, I'm bringing editing back, by the way, at some point. Problem is that I edit during the day, so a lot of you guys will probably be asleep when I do the editing. But it's just that I've got I have recently re-downloaded YouTube's entire audio library of their stock music, and I've been using that instead of the stock music from the Filmora Wondershare place. In the first couple of videos, I get it. Okay, you want me to stop filming? You want me to stop streaming? I get it. Jesus, my yawns just keep trying to come back up. I think it might be because I've changed my positioning in my seat. I don't know. But yeah, you may have noticed, if you look really closely on the first two videos that I've edited with this particular editing software, they got copyright claimed, and that's because they got copyright claimed by the people who make the stock music for my editing program. You'd think that wouldn't happen, but that apparently happened. And I think it has more to do with YouTube's detection system more than them being greedy. But anyway, I used YouTube's software, YouTube's audio library instead, and I had to re-download it again because it was on my old computer, but that version was a couple of years out of date. But now this new version is a couple of years in date, so I've lost a bunch of the original tracks from that computer, but I've got like all new music instead, and yeah, it'll be cool. But yeah, on my last couple of videos with music that I've edited, if you guys are for you patrons out there who can see them all, and Jeffrey, basically, you will notice that it's different music. It's a different kind of music, and it's also not being copyright claimed because it's YouTube music instead. So yeah. And now that the speakers aren't fucked on this computer, I can actually let you listen to the music and pick it with me. So that'll be cool. So look out for those when I actually do, after I've told you guys or we've filmed stuff together, because I'll be doing the editing, and then when the music selection comes up, I will let you guys decide with me what the music should be for particular videos. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it. That's it for tonight, for today, whatever time it is for you guys. It's Sunday at 4 a.m. for me, which is why the yawning. Which is why the yawning. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed after I played on the computer for a little bit longer because I'm out of my Pokemon trap. I don't know if I mentioned that. I think I did mention that last time. I'm out of the Pokemon trap. I'm out of Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City. I think it's Fuchsia City, the one with the safari zone. But yeah, I managed to escape, and oh my god, it feels so good to be out of that trap. You know, I've also secured an exit to that trap, so I can't get stuck again. So that's something. So yeah, that's the game is fun again. So yeah, I'm gonna try not to procrastinate on it too much now that it's fun again. But you know, it depends. It depends how bad my depression gets. So yeah, it actually genuinely helps me take my mind off of the depression. So that's something. Anyway, I'm off. So. Ugh. Belly scratches. Oh, I was going to rub, but then this itched. Belly rubs and belly salute. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So I've got like a sore spot on my underbelly. Just hoping that's not going to turn into something icky and gross and bad, because I hate it when that happens. It's only ever happened like once or twice so far, that it became kind of like a large spot or something. Get off my chair. Yep, it's still dead. So I'll check on that corner, because I have no idea how long she was living there before I found her and killed her. But yeah. Anyway, guys, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for LiveTUBBs Weekly. It probably won't be a long one since I've done these and told you how I've been doing and stuff. But if you want to just chat, then that's cool. There won't be new voting. I mean, you can vote, but it won't be for that week, because the remainder of this week, so for you guys, however many minutes long is until midnight, if it isn't already midnight for you guys, it's supposed to be balloon and glutton week, and then next week is furry week and feet week and funnel week. So yeah, although everything's kind of at a weird schedule, so forgive me, but we will get back on track. I'm going to try to do my best to get these videos done. But yeah, I'll still be here tomorrow. Is the point. So yeah, and yes, you can vote tomorrow, so don't worry about it. But it will be for the week after next week that you're voting for. So yeah. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of your evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world, and yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. So I'm winking. By the way, I keep forgetting that you can't see my eyes sometimes, but I'm winking at the end of the video. After I say goodbye to you guys, I usually wink, and then the screen goes black. That's the way that it's supposed to be. So even though you can't see my eyes, one of them's winking. Did you see that? Good. Okay. Toodles. I'll do it again.